Nowadays, creating a website is easy. You can make your own website without doing a single line of coding. I mean, you don't need to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP or any sort of crazy programming language to make your website. 1 second. Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Fahad. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make a complete WordPress website step by step. Specifically in this tutorial, I will show you how to make a personal portfolio website so you can use it for your personal branding or as your resume website or as your CV. If you want to stand out from the crowd, having a personal portfolio website is a must nowadays. And in this tutorial, I will show you exactly how to do that step by step. So no matter you have built a website before or you are a complete beginner, just follow my step-by-step guide. Then end of this tutorial, you will have your own modern looking portfolio website like this. That's fully functional and 100% responsive for mobile device, tablet and desktop. And you don't need to know a single line of coding. We will be creating all of this just by drag and drop and with a few mouse clicks. If you are excited like me, please give this video a big thumb up and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. So now let's have a look at the game plan. So I will show you how to create a logo and place that on the header, how to create a navigation menu. I will show you how to create a hero banner with nice animated text, your social media links and how to create call to action buttons. I will show you how to create about me section with nice progress bar, downloadable CV option, so anyone can download your CV from your website easily. Then I will show you how to create these nice animated number counters with icons. I will show you how to create services section with call to action buttons, how to create this beautiful experience section so you can describe about your academic background or job experience here. Then I will show you how to create this nice filterable portfolio section so you can put your all of works or portfolios under different category. I will show you how to create this cool looking pricing table, how to create a client's review section, how to create a client's logo section with nice slider. I will show you how to write a blog and put your recent blogs inside the home page. And I will show you how to create a fully functioning contact form so anyone can communicate with you very easily. I will show you how to customize your header and footer, how to create disclaimer, privacy policy pages, how to create blog, single blog post pages and so on. So first, let me introduce myself, the instructor. My name is Fahad. I'm a professional web developer. I have been developing websites for more than 10 years now. I started my career as a freelance web developer on a website called Odesk. Right now it's Upwork.com. Whatever, I'm not regular on that website because I get a lot of website orders from my personal website, that's jimfahaddigital.com. If you want, you can also contact me through my website, but you don't have to do that because by following this tutorial, you can make your own website by yourself. I'm telling all this beforehand only to make sure you that you're learning from a real web developer. Now let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, why are we using WordPress? Well, because WordPress is the world's most popular website builder on the market. So you may see ads for Wix or Squarespace or other website builders, but unlike those, WordPress is free and it powers more than 30% of all websites on the entire internet, which is a lot of freaking websites. So needless to say, it's the best way to make a website. Now in this tutorial, I will be showing you how to get a domain name which is about $5. But I will also show you how you can get your domain name for free for the first year. And I will also be showing you how to get web hosting which is about $2 to $7. That's all, there's no other hidden cost. So what is web hosting? Well, web hosting is just renting space on a server that's connected to the internet. so that you can fill the server with all of your pictures and videos and text and other media to build your website and then publish it for the world to see. Web hosting is a must-have if you want to own your own website. There is no other way around it. Now there are such things as free websites, but there are a lot of downsides of that. You will not own your own domain name. It would be something like your domain name .wix.com or your domain name .squarespace.com or whoever is hosting this free website for you. You cannot upload plugins to help with the functionality of your website, and you are also limited to a very small number of themes for the customization of your website, and you can't upload new ones. You also cannot monetize your website with ads in order to make money with it, and your website could be deleted at any point if the hosting provider feels like you have violated their terms of service. So that's why I recommend getting own web hosting. Okay, so let's get started. And you will find a timestamp in the description so you can jump any specific part you need. Alright. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is to get a domain name and web hosting. And I will provide you my special link so you will get a discount around 50%. Then we will install WordPress. Then we will install a free theme and a free page builder called, Elementor. Then we will start creating our amazing website. So let's now first get our domain name and web hosting. If you have your domain name and web hosting already, you can skip this part. If not, then follow along. So first, just click on the very first link in the description below this video, or you can go to jimfahaddigital.com/hosting. And this will take you to a special discounted Bluehost page. So why Bluehost? In my opinion, Bluehost is the best web hosting provider. I'm a web developer. I tried so many other web hosting companies. I don't want to mention their name, but I personally ended up using Bluehost. Hundreds of my clients using Bluehost and they never complain about using it. If you see my Bluehost account, I have hosted tons of websites here and I never get a downtime. Their customer support is really cooperative in case you need any help, and their price is really affordable. That's why I always recommend Bluehost. So now click on Get Started. Here you can see their different plans. The main difference between them, with the basic plan, you can host only one domain. You can take their Plus or Choice Plus plan if you want to host unlimited domains. Also, you can take their Pro plan if you have millions of visitors on your website already. I recommend starting with the basic plan. Then in future, you can upgrade that anytime. Now let's select the basic plan. Now we will select our domain name. If you already have a domain name that you want to use, you can just go ahead here on the right. But for now, I'm gonna get a new one. Now here, let's try for something like apple.com and click next. It says the domain apple.com cannot be used on Bluehost. Please try a different domain name. It should be because we cannot take that because we all know that's Apple's official website. So we will be typing our own domain name here, and also if you click on the right side, you can see .site, .net, .info websites. I always recommend to take .com websites because it looks more professional and legit. So I'm gonna type here, let's say our elementor.com, as we are going to make our website through Elementor page builder, and now click on next. It says our elementor.com is available. That's awesome. And here we need to put our account information. I'm putting mine here really fast only to not make you bored. Okay, here you can see the business name field. If you don't have a business, just keep it blank or put your full name. But here's the most important thing, that's your email address. Make sure you put your correct email address because after completing purchase, a receipt will be sent to that email address. So make sure you put your best email address here. Alright, now scroll down. Here's the package information. And it's automatically set to 36 months. And this is gonna be your cheapest plan. So yes, you're paying for 36 months upfront, but it comes out to only around $3.95 a month. So this is 50% off. That's gonna be your biggest discount. Now what I recommend is to just do 12 months if you don't want to commit to the 36 months or 24 months. It's still 33% saving and it's only around $5.95 a month. And you also have your domain name for 12 months. So no more additional cost for your domain for these 12 months. And here you got package extras. First, here is the option for domain privacy. Having domain privacy is good, and I always recommend having domain privacy so no one gets to know who is the owner of the website. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm deselecting this one. Let's click on turn it off. Because I don't want to hide myself at this moment, I want to be transparent, so if anyone knows I own this website, I have no problem. You can keep this one checked if you want, not a big deal. I'm also deselecting all other options they are offering. We actually don't need that. They are just upselling their stuff. Alright, now you can see the price is now only $71.40 for the full year, including the domain. That's awesome. And I'm legally obligated to tell you that this is my affiliate link. So I do get a little bit of commission off of this, but it does save you a ton of money and it helps fund these free YouTube tutorials what I'm doing, so everybody wins. I really appreciate it. And here is the payment information. I'm putting my credit card number here, expiration date and CVV code. Then select this one here so that you are agreed to their terms and policy. Now click on submit. It says your purchase was a success. Also, you can see here is your receipt. They will also send it to your email. I'm also waiting to get that email. Meantime, we can create our Bluehost account. So let's click on this create account button here. Here's the domain name that's automatically selected. Now let's create our password. Create a really strong password combining capital letters, numbers, special characters. You know how to make a strong password. And then retype the password in the second field. Now check this once again that you have agreed with their terms and policy. Now click on create account. I already have received an email to confirm my purchase. So I'm opening my email. You will also get an email like this. Then click here, verify your email. It's very important. So it's now verified. Awesome. Now let's log in into our Bluehost account with the domain name and password we have just created. If you're logging in for the first time, you may see a pop-up like this. Like it says, let's create a website. Bluehost actually want to help you to make the website. Just click at the very bottom there. I'm not creating a website because I will be showing you everything step by step, and skip all of these pop-ups because we don't need any of that. Cool! We have successfully registered our domain name and web hosting. Congratulations! So far, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I will try my best to help you personally. So now we can move on to step number 2, which is to install WordPress. And for some reason, if you logged out, then log in again. Now from left menu bar, click on My Sites. Then you can click here Create Site or here Create a WordPress Site. I'm clicking here. So let's now add a site name and site tagline. We can change that anytime. So I'm putting a site name Jim Fahad Production. And site tagline, it deserves to be seen. Now let's click on Advanced. Here you need to put your email address, your username and password for your WordPress. So I'm putting my email address here. WordPress admin username, I want to name it Jim Fahad. And here let's put a password. Do you want to see my password? I'm clicking here on show. So it's ABC123. I will of course show you how you can change it later. So for now, click on next. Close this browser pop-up. Now it says where we want to install our WordPress. So make sure you keep this directory blank, and here is your domain name selected, and Bluehost here is suggesting some free plugins, but we don't need that. Let's deselect this all. Now click next. Awesome, it says WordPress installed successfully. Now you can copy these informations right here and save that somewhere on your computer where you can access it again later. And click here to show your password. Actually, I intentionally gave this an easy password, that's ABC123. Never ever use this kind of easy password. I'm showing you shortly how you can change that password. We can now sign into WordPress by clicking here, but this is not the usual way, because all the time you cannot log in this way, I mean from this page, this button, right? So you should get used to signing into WordPress all the time is by going up to a new window and typing in your domain name /wp-admin. So I'm typing here my domain name ourelementor.com /wp-admin and click enter. So we can see our WordPress login page here. That means WordPress has installed successfully. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes to 24 hours to process this installation, and this process is called propagation. It basically has to let everyone know that, hey, this new domain name now exists and registered. But we can see our website instantly. They actually say it might take 30 minutes to 24 hours, but I've been using Bluehost for more than 10 years. I always get domain live immediately. Actually, that's another reason why I love Bluehost. So now you know that your domain name is working. So go ahead and just gonna type in my name, which was the user that I created, and I'm gonna type that easy password ABC123. You can click this eye icon to show it. Now let's click on login. Okay, so we are now inside WordPress admin panel or WordPress dashboard. So first let me familiarize you with the WordPress admin panel or WordPress dashboard. So let's first cleaning things up a little bit. Here you can see some pop-ups. So let's close all these. Just click on this X icon. Let's close this one. Let's minimize this one, minimize this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now first have a look. Here on the left bar you can see some links, like here you can see dashboard, you can see here posts. From here you can control all your future blog posts. From these pages you can see all your pages. You can monitor all the comments from here. You can change your themes from here. You can handle all your plugins from here. So no worries, I will show you everything step by step. So now the first thing I wanna do, I want to change that easy password that we have given ABC123. So to change that password, from the left bar here you can see users, hover over on it, and from there let's now click here your profile. So here first you can see admin color scheme option. You can change this from here, like you can select the light one, blue one, coffee one. Actually it doesn't even matter because no one can see it without you. So let's just keep it the default one, and then scroll down underneath here. You can see the option for changing your first name, last name, nickname, and here is your display name publicly as. So you can change your publicly display name from here. So what this display name basically is? Okay, so whenever you will post a blog post or any article, on that article or blog post you can see your name as the blog post author, like this here. So this author name is basically coming from this place. So the name you will put here, that will be shown as the author of that blog post. And then from here, contact information, you can change your email address from here. You can put your other website URL. You can write about yourself a bit more here. You can change your profile picture from here using Gravatar. And here under account management, you can change your password. You can see a field new password. Let's now click here on generate password. So here you can see WordPress has generated some random password for you. If you want, you can use use that. So just save this crazy password into other place so you can recall it later. But I wanna give it a password that I can remember, so I'm hiding this one, and here I'm typing my password. Okay, so it says weak, but I'm happy with it for now. So let's just click here, confirm use of weak password, and then let's click here, update profile. Okay, so next I want to clean my WordPress a bit more. So from the left bar, you can see here plugins. From there, let's go to installed plugins. Because WordPress has given us some plugins during installation, but most of them we don't need that. So you can select these plugins all one by selecting like this, but I want to select this all by clicking here, and then top you can see bulk action. Click here and select the deactivate first, then click on apply, and then select all those together again, and then bulk action. This time select the delete one and click on apply. Here you can see a browser pop-up says I'm sure or not. Yes, I'm sure. So let's click on OK. So our all unnecessary plugins has gone. Now from the left bar, let's go to pages. Here you can see pages. Hover over on that and click on all pages. Also here you can see some dummy pages that came with WordPress installation, but I don't need any of them, so I'm selecting all these together. From the top bulk action, let's now click move to trash and click on apply. Those pages are gone, but you know what, those are not permanently gone. If we click here on the trash, you can see they are sitting here. So if you wanna delete them permanently, you can click here delete permanently one by one, or again you can select all this together by clicking here, and from bulk action now select delete permanently and click on apply. So all those dummy pages are gone permanently. Now I want to create some pages. So to create a page, you can click here on add new, or from left under pages, here also you can see add new. So either click here or here. I'm clicking here add new. Okay, now close this pop-up. It seems all full screen, but I don't want that. So from top right corner, click on these three dots. You can see here full screen mode is turned on. I'm clicking here to turn it off. Now we can see the left sidebar here. Okay, so let's first create our home page. So here at title, I want to name it home, and on the right top, click here on publish and click on publish again. Then I want to create another page. So from left here, let's click on add new again. This time I want to create a blog page. Now click on publish one more time. Okay, so we have created our home page and a blog page, though both of the pages are empty right now. Now let's have a look on posts. So from the left bar here you can see posts. From there, let's now click on all posts. Here you can also see another dummy blog post. It's hello world. I have not posted this blog post. Actually, it also came with WordPress installation by default. So if you don't want to keep it, you can click here on trash to delete it. But I want to show you another thing. So if you want to see this blog post, from here you can see view. Let's click here. I'm opening it from a new tab. So let's open it. Now let's have a look. Like I said, this is now a single blog post page. Here you can see the blog title is hello world. Here is the blog post date, and here you can see Jim Fahad. This is basically the publicly displayed name as author that we have set a few times ago. And here I want to show you another thing. Like if you have a close look at the URL bar here, you can see here is our domain name, then /, and then a bizarre number like a question mark p = 1. Does that make any sense? I think no. So instead of this kind of bizarre number, I want to make it a more human readable URL. So to do that, let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Now from left bar, here you can see settings, hover over on it. From there, let's now go to permalinks. So here you can see by default the permalink settings is plain. That's why we can see our URL like our domain name, then / and then this kind of bizarre number. But I don't want that. Instead of that, I want to select the post name, this option. So basically, if we select the plain one, then our blog post page or our page URL will look like our domain name, then / this kind of bizarre weird number. And if we select the post name option, then we can see the URL like our domain name / the post name or the page name. That's why we are selecting this option, the post name one. Okay, so right after selecting this one, let's scroll down and from here let's click Save Changes. Now if we go back to our blog post page and if we now refresh the page, see here instead of that bizarre number, we can see here our domain name.com / hello world. That's basically our blog post name. So it's more human readable and it's good for search engine optimization. Alright, now let's close this. And now if we wanna see how our website is looking, so to see it from left top, here you can see the site name, and if you hover over on it, you can see here visit site. So I'm opening it from a new tab. So our website is looking like it right now. I know it's super boring, super ugly, but we will be making our website out of this. But can you notice a weird thing here? This is our home page, but we can see here blog post. Why is that? Because by default WordPress shows all the blog posts on the home page, but we don't want that. We want to make our home page to look like a custom home page, and we will be making our blog post page to a different blog page. So how can we do that? To do it, let's now go back to our WordPress dashboard. Now from here under settings, let's now click on reading. Here you can see your home page displays. By default, it's set to your latest posts. That's why we can see the blog post on the home page. So now select this option, a static page. So we want to select our home page to the home that we have just created, and the post page, let's select the blog page. And right after that, click on the Save Changes button. Now let's go back to our front end, and if we now refresh, cool, it's nothing crazy, but at least we can understand this is our home page, that we can see our main domain or our main URL. Now the next thing, I want to change the theme of our website. So to change our theme, from left bar, here you can see appearance. From there, let's now click here on themes. Here you can see some themes that came with WordPress by default, but you know what, personally I don't like any of them, so I want to install another theme. So to install it, here at the bottom you can see a big button says add new theme. Let's now click here. Now in this place you can see a lot of free WordPress themes. So basically, what are WordPress themes? Themes are basically the look and feel of your website. Like here you can see different looks and feels. So all these are different themes. If you select this theme, your website will look like this theme. If you select this theme, your website will look like this. But you know what, I don't want any of them, because I wanna install one of my favorite theme that's called Astra. So I'm searching for that from this top right search bar. I'm typing here Astra. So here it is, the left one, Astra. Let's now click on install. Now click on activate to activate the theme. Cool, our Astra theme is activated successfully. Let's now close this pop-up. And now to make our website lightweight, I wanna delete some of these unnecessary themes that came with WordPress by default. So here we can see 2019 theme. Let's now click here theme details, and on the right bottom here you can see delete. Let's click here. Pop-up says I'm sure or not. Yes, I'm sure. Click on OK. Also I wanna delete this one. Click on delete. Okay. But here I don't wanna delete this one because it's always a good practice to keep a backup theme besides your activated theme. So here our extra theme is activated and we keep another theme only to make our website secure if anything wrong happens. So just consider it as a best practice to keep a backup theme. Alright, so our theme is now activated. Let's now install our page builder. And you already know we will be using one of the best free page builder, my favorite, the Elementor page builder. So to get Elementor page builder, let's now go to jimfahaddigital.com/Elementor131. I will put this page's link in the description. So from that page, if you scroll down a little bit, here you can see under important links, you can see a link says Get Elementor. So let's now click here on Get Elementor. It takes us to the Elementor's official website. So from here you can click here on Get Started, this button, or here this button. Okay, I'm clicking here on Get Started. Now it says to sign up. So if you don't have an Elementor account, just put your email address here and put a password here and then click here create account. It's completely free. I already have a free account here, so I'm clicking here on login. So here is my username and password. Let's now click on login. Okay, so now it's asking, do you have a WordPress website? Yes, we have. So here this option, yes, I sure do. Let's now click on continue. Now there are several ways to install Elementor page builder. Like you can just put your domain name here, like our domain name is our elementor.com. We can just put our domain name here and then click to check for WordPress. So if you want, you can install Elementor page builder in this way, but I want to show you another easy way. Like here at the bottom you can see here, alternatively, if you prefer to install Elementor manually, you can download it here. So click on this here in this link. I'm clicking here. See here our Elementor page builder has been downloaded. It's still downloading. Okay, so it's downloaded already. You can find this zip folder inside your download folder or where you save your download files. So for me, here is the zip file that we have just downloaded. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Now from the left bar, go to plugins. From there, click on add new. And at the very top, you can see here upload plugins. Click here. Then from here, click on choose file. So I'm selecting the zip file. Now click on open. Now click install now. Then click on activate plugin. Awesome, our Elementor page builder has been activated successfully. Now I want to install some other necessary plugins that we will be using to create our beautiful website. So from left here, plugins, let's now click again on add new. Now from here we will be installing our all necessary plugins that we're gonna use for this website. By the way, if you're wondering what are WordPress plugins are basically extra add-on or app-like things for your website. Basically, WordPress alone cannot do all the things you need to do with your website. So there are different add-on or apps-like things that will extend the functionality of your website. Like if you wanna create a contact form inside of your website, for that you need to install a contact form plugin. And then let's say if you wanna make your website search engine optimized, there is a different plugin for that. So each plugin has their different purpose. Okay, so let's now install our necessary plugins. The first plugin I'm looking for, you can search your plugins from this right search bar here. So first I'm here searching for Classic Editor. So this one, Classic Editor, let's now click on Install Now. Now click on Activate. Now click on Add New again. This time I'm searching for another plugin named Essential Add-ons. So I'm searching for Essential Add-ons. This one, Essential Add-ons for Elementor. Let's now click here Install Now. Click on Activate. And lastly, I want to install another plugin for making our contact form. So let's now click here Add New. And this time I'm searching for WP Forms. This one, Contact Form by WP Forms. It's a pretty good one. You can see here 3+ million active installations. So needless to say, it's a pretty good plugin. Now let's click here Install Now. Now click on Activate. Alright, we are almost ready to go. Here's the fun part begin. Now we will start creating our beautiful website using the awesome Elementor page builder just by dragging and dropping and with few mouse clicks. Okay, so from left now let's go to pages, to all pages. So here is our home page. Let's now click here on Edit. As we're going to make our website using Elementor page builder, so let's now click on this big button says Edit with Elementor. Okay, so we are now inside Elementor page builder. Here you can see at the top, this is our main header. We will put our logo here at the left and our main navigation on the right side here, but we will do those later. And here you can see our main footer. We will customize our header and footer later. Basically right now we are going to make our beautiful website in between this header and footer. I mean in this place using this awesome Elementor page builder. So first let me familiarize you with the Elementor page builder. So here on the left you can see a bar. You can minimize it by clicking here and you can expand it by clicking here, and on the left here you can see all these available elements or widgets. Like here you can see image widget, here is the text editor widget, here is the video widget, here is the button widget or element. There are lots of elements available, so you can use all of them. Like here is star rating, basic gallery, counter, testimonial, all the necessary widgets, all those are available inside Elementor page builder. All we need to do, we will be just dragging these widgets from this left bar to the right side, I mean inside our main website. Like here you can see a heading, we can just drag this to our main website like this. Basically in this way we will be creating our website. And besides these widgets, if we scroll down here you can see some pro widgets. These are more awesome and more cool options out there, like you can creative slides, animated headlines, pricing table, price list, flip boxes, call to action, testimonial carousel, share buttons, countdown. But these widgets are only available on Elementor Pro version. So if you wanna use their pro elements as well, I will put the Elementor Pro purchase link in the description, but in this tutorial I will show you everything using Elementor free version. So for now I'm minimizing this one. Okay, so before starting creating our main website, I want to make you understand the three major fundamental things of Elementor page builder. If you understand these three fundamental of Elementor page builder, you can literally create anything using this awesome page builder. So what are those three things? Those are section, column, and elements or widgets. So basically the most outer thing is the section, and then inside a section you can take multiple columns. So inside a single section you can take 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 4 column, like that. And inside a column you can take multiple elements or widgets. Very easy concept. So if we want to create a section first, let's now have a look on Real Page Builder. To create a section, first we need to click on this plus icon here, and then you can select any structure from here, like you can select the single column structure or 2 column, 3, 4, all these different kind of structure. So first I want to take this 2 column structure, so I'm clicking here. Now everything you can see inside this blue line is our section, and if you want to select this section you need to click on these 6 dots. Then you can do all the work with this section from this left option. Like if you want to make these sections height more bigger, you can do that from left. Like here you can see the option height. Let's set it to the minimum height. See, the section height is increased. Even you can maximize the height more just by dragging this bar to the right like this. You can decrease the height just by dragging this bar to the left like this. You can give the height in pixel here. Also you can give this height in VH, clicking here. VH stands for vertical height. So if we give it to 100, that means it will cover the 100% of your device. Okay, for now let's keep it 70%. Then if you wanna make this whole section to full width, then you need to click here on stretch section, turn it on, click here. Now if you wanna do any styling, you can go under this tab here, style. Then let's say if you wanna add some background color or background image, you can do that from here. You can see background type. Let's click here on this paintbrush tool icon. If you wanna add a background color, here you can see color, click on this color picker. You can change the background color just by dragging on this color picker like this, black, red, white, like that. Also if you wanna add a background image here, just click here on this background image, click here. Now from upload files, click on select files. Now from inside images folder, let's select this image, click on open. Now click on insert media. So here is our background image, but we cannot see it properly. We need to adjust its position. So here underneath this image you will find some option like here position. Let's make it to center. Let's make the attachment to fixed. Then here's the repeat. Let's select it to no repeat, and size, let's make it to cover. So no matter how big the image is, it will cover the whole area. I mean it will cover this whole section. Then on the left, if you scroll down here, you can see more option like background overlay. Let's click here. If you want, you can add an overlay over it. So to do that, here you can see background type, click on this paintbrush tool icon. Now click on this color picker. Here I want to put this color #11031A. So this dark purple color. Also, if you want to use this color, later you can save this color for future use. So your cursor is now at this point. Now just click on this plus icon. So this color is added to your color snippet here, so you can use it later. So each time you don't have to input the color hex code here. Cool? Alright. Now from here you can change the opacity just by dragging it to the right to make it more darker. You can drag it to the left to make it more lighter, but I want to make it really a bit darker, like this 0.8 or 0.85, like this. Also I want to show you something cool, like here you can see another option says shape divider. If we click here, then it's selected to top. Also you can select to bottom. Then from type, let's select it. Okay, let's make it mountain. See, here is the mountain shape at the bottom. Also, you can increase the width of this mountain shape, you can decrease it, you can increase the height of this mountain shape, you can decrease it, you can flip it by clicking here. Also, there are more shapes, like here is drop shapes, then here is curve shape, then here is waves brush shape. It looks really cool. Okay, but for now I don't want any of them, so I'm selecting to none. Alright, so this is our section, and inside this section we have two columns here. This is our left column and this is our right column. You can identify a column by seeing this gray dashed border all around it. So this is the column. Like this section, if you want to do anything with the column level, all you need to do, you need to click here on this column icon here. So I have selected the right column, and now if we go under style tab here, we can also give this column a background color. From here, background type, click on this paintbrush tool icon. Let's say if you want to give it a white color, so from color picker, let's drag the color picker to the white like this. Alright, now I want to add some widgets or elements inside this right column. How can you do that? You can click on this plus icon, or you can click here on this Rubik's Cube icon. So let's click here. Let's say I wanna drag a heading, so just drag this heading inside this right column here. You can see the heading text here. You can change this heading text just by clicking here. So here I can type Jim Fahad production. Then from left, if you want to make it to heading 3, you can select it from here, so it's now smaller. Also, you can make it heading 4 or heading 5. Okay, let's keep it heading 3. Also, you can set the alignment to the left or centered or right. Okay, let's keep it centered. Then if we go under the style tab here, you can change the text color from here, text color, click on this color picker. If you want to make it red, just drag the color picker to the red. Then if you want to do anything with this font typography, you can see here typography, click on this pencil icon. So from here you can see font family, so let's click here. All these are Google fonts, so let's say if you select this font ABZ, select this one, it's changed immediately. Then here if we search for Poppins font, here it is, let's select this one, it's instantly Poppins font. You can change the font size just by dragging this side like this. You can decrease it by dragging it to the left. You can change the font weight from here. Let's say if you want to make it really bold, let's set it to 900. See, it's super bold right now. You can change the transform from here, so you can make it all lowercase or all uppercase like this. You can change the style from here. Let's say if you select italic, so it's instantly italic. Also, you can change the line height from here. You can change the letter spacing just by dragging it to the right. You can decrease the letter spacing by dragging it to the left like this. Then if you want to add a paragraph or text underneath this heading, just click on this Rubik's Cube icon again, and then here you can see a text editor. Just drag this and drop underneath this heading here. So here's the paragraph. You can change all this text just by typing here, or also you can change this text from by typing here on the left. Easy. Then let's click on this Rubik's Cube icon again. If you want to add a button, just drag this button widget underneath this paragraph here. So here's the button. You can make the button to the centered aligned or right. Let's keep it centered. You can make the size to medium or large. Okay, let's keep it small. You can change the click here text to, let's say, contact now like this. You can change the button link from here. Also, let me show you another thing. So if you want to add some space all around with this column, all you need to do, just click on this column icon here. So you are on the column level now. Now go to under advanced tab. Here you can see margin and padding option. So if you want to add some breathing space inside, you need to use the padding, and if you want to add some outer space, you need to use margin. So I want to add some space inside, so I'm gonna use the padding. Let's just add 30 pixels of padding all around it. See, the padding has been added on the left, top, right and bottom. So the basic idea is, when you want to work on a widget or element level, like this button is a widget, you need to click here on this pencil icon, and then on the left you will find the content tab, the style tab and the advanced tab for that widget. Same for the text editor widget, same for the heading widget. You just need to click on this pencil icon and you will find all these 3 tabs for this. Then if you want to work on a column level, you need to click on this column icon. Then for this column you will find the layout tab, style tab and advanced tab here. So you can adjust everything on this column from these left options. And finally, if you want to do anything with the section level, all you need to do, just click on this 6 dot icon. Also for the section you will find this layout tab, style tab and the advanced tab. Very simple concept. But if you feel still confused, just move the video backward and watch it one more time, you will clearly understand. Now let me show you some more coolest thing. Like let's say this is our right column. If you wanna make this right column, I mean if you wanna drag this right column to the left, all you need to do, just drag this right column and move it to the left like this. See, it's reversed instantly. And then if you press Command Z, it's reversed again. So if you want to do undo, then just press Command Z, or if you're on PC, just press Ctrl Z. Not only the whole section, if you only want to drag this button, just click on this pencil icon and drag it to the left like this. If you don't want that, press on Command Z. Then if you want to duplicate this heading, just right click on this pencil icon here and click on duplicate. It instantly duplicated. And if you want, you can change this text to other text, like let's go. All right. And finally, if you don't like it overall, then just right click on this pencil icon again and click on delete to delete it. Okay, so now I also want to delete this right column. So to delete it, right click on this column icon here and click on delete. So right now we have only one single column here inside this section. Now let's start creating our real first banner. So first thing I want to do, let's click on this section icon, I mean this 6 dot icon. Let's go to layout here. I want to make the minimum height to 100 VH like this, really big. So then inside this section, first I want to insert an image. Here is the image widget. Just drag this inside this single column here. Now let's choose the image. So from left here, click here, choose image. Now let's go to upload files, select files. I want to select this image and let's now click on open. Now click insert media. Here it is, but it looks super big, so you can adjust that from here. You can see image size. Now let's click here. I want to make it a thumbnail size, so 150 by 150 like this. Also, you can make the alignment left or right. Okay, let's make it centered. Then let's go under style tab. You can change the image width from here. By default it's in percentage, but I want to make it in pixel. So if we now drag it to the right, image width is getting bigger, but I want to make it smaller, like 100 or 120 like this. Also, you can add some border radius from here. So let's select the percentage icon and I want to give it 50% border radius. So even if you don't put a rounded image by giving the border radius to 50%, any image will become rounded. Now underneath this image I want to add a heading, so let's click on this Rubik's Cube icon, just drag this heading underneath this image here. Here I want it to say Jim Fahad digital, and I wanna make it alignment to centered. Now let's go under style tab. I wanna make this color to white. Then let's go to typography, font family. I wanna make the font family to Rubik, this one. Then font size, let's make it a bit bigger, 34 is fine. Font weight, I want to make it really bold, so let's make it 900 like this. Then here is the line height option, let's give it 1, and letter spacing I wanna give it 2. It looks good. Now underneath this heading I wanna create a subheading, so let's just right click here and click on duplicate. Here instead of Jim Fahad, I want it to say helping you to create beautiful websites. Then I wanna make this font size really smaller, so let's go under style tab, and here is the typography. Let's drag this to the left like this. Let's keep it 18 or maybe 20. Okay. Then underneath this line I want to add my social links, so let's just click on this Rubik's Cube icon, and you can search here for any widgets. So here I'm searching for social. Here you can see the social icons widget, so just drag this underneath this heading here. Here you can see Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Not only these three, if you want you can add more social links. So to add more, all you need to do, just click here on add item, then click on this icon, and then from here you can add any of these social links. Like if I want to add my Pinterest, just click on this Pinterest icon and click on insert. Then again, if we want to add another one, click on add item and click on this icon. This time let's say I wanna select the Skype and click on insert. So these are just icon. Now we can also put the URL with this icon. Let's say here is the Facebook icon, and on the left here you can see the Facebook. So just click on the Facebook, and here you can see the option for links. So you can put your Facebook link here. You can put your Twitter link here. Now here is the YouTube. If you have YouTube channel, just click here and put your YouTube channel URL link here. Now if you want to do some style with this, just go under style tab. So by default these are the official colors of the social icons. You can change that from here. Color, let's select it to a custom color. Then secondary color, I wanna make it to white, and the primary color I wanna make it transparent. So if you wanna make any color to transparent, you can see a bar here underneath. Just drag this bar to the very left, it's now transparent. Alright, you can increase the size of this icon just by dragging it to the right like this. It's super big. You can make it smaller just by dragging it to the left. I wanna keep it 20. Also if you want you can add padding like this, but I don't want that, so I'm removing it. You can add spacing from here like this. I wanna add more spaces like 30. Yep. But the last thing, I want to make these all buttons and this paragraph more closer. How can we do that? So right now our social icons widgets are selected. Now go under advanced tab. Here you can see the margin. So first unbind the margin, as we only want to add some margin at the bottom, but the negative margin. So I want to give it some minus or negative margin like this. this, so it's becoming closer, but it's too much. Okay, let's keep it -10, and I want to give some margin at the top, maybe 15 pixel like this. Now underneath these social icons, I want to add a call to action button. So let's just click on this Rubik's Cube icon, and here is the button widget. Let's just drag this underneath these social icons here. First, I want to make the alignment to centered, and here text, instead of click here, I want it to say hire me. Then we can put the link here, button link here. Let's say if you are a freelancer and if you have a marketplace account, you can link that to this button. But my plan is I want to link it to the contact form of this page. So we will have a contact form at the bottom of this page, and my plan is when we click on this hire me button, that jumps to the contact us form. So we can see that shortly. For now, let's just do some style. Okay, here I wanna show you some more thing. Like if you wanna add some icons here inside this button, you can do that from here. You can see icon, click here. Let's say you wanna add this arrow, select this one and click on insert. See, here is an arrow at the left, but you want the arrow on the right. You can do that from here, icon position. Let's select it to after. Now the icon is after the text. Okay, now let's go under the style tab. Now let's change the background color from here. Let's click on this color picker. I want to select #00BFA6. So that's another greenish color. And you know what? I don't want this arrow. So I'm going back to content and I'm removing this icon. So just click on this delete icon, it's gone. Okay, now let's go back to style. Now I wanna do some work with its typography. So here typography, select it, font family, again I wanna select it to Rubik. This one, font size, let's make it 16 pixel, font weight, let's make it 600, and letter spacing, let's add 2. Like this. Now we can add some border radius with it. So let's add 20 pixel border radius. Oops, it's too much. But if we add a little bit padding, that will be adjusted. So let's add some padding, but I want to put different padding on top, right, bottom and right. So for that, first unbind the link. On the top, I wanna put 12 pixel, and right 35 pixel, on the bottom 12 pixel, and on the left 35 pixel, like this. Now I think we can increase border radius a bit more, like 25 pixel. Yep, it looks good. Now to make this section look more good, if you wanna add a divider in between these two texts, you can do that. Just click on this Rubik's Cube icon, and here you can see a divider. Just drag this in between these two texts. You cannot see it properly because the divider color is black and our background color is also black. So we can adjust that from here. First, let's make the alignment to centered, and width, let's make the width to 25%, and then go under the style tab here. Color, I wanna make the color to white or a bit gray like this, and then if you want you can increase the weight like this, but it looks super bold, so I wanna make it lighter, like 1 or 1.5. Okay, let's make it 1, and then you can control the gap from here. Right now the gap is huge, so I wanna reduce the gap to 1. Alright, but you know what, I wanna do one more thing with this heading. Just click on this pencil icon, go to under advanced tab, unbind the margin. I wanna add some margin at the top, maybe 15 pixel, and some negative margin at the bottom, maybe -10. Yep, it looks good now. Now let me show you another cool thing, that's the animations. Like if you feel bored with your website without any in animation, you can add animation the way you want. If you want to add any animation with this heading, just click on this pencil icon. Now from under advanced tab, here you can see motion effects. Click here. Now you can select different motion effects by clicking here. Let's say if you select the fade in, see, you can see the fade in effect. Then if you select the zoom in, see the zoom in effect. Also you can make the animation duration too fast or too slow, like this. Also if you want, you can add some animation delay, like if I add here 1000 ms, that means it delays 1 second. 1000 ms means 1 second. Okay, so instead of 1000, let's make it 500, so it's half second. Cool, it looks nice. Let's add another animation with this heading. Just click on this pencil icon, go under advanced tab, select the motion effects, click here. Now let's select maybe bouncing up. See, it looks nice. Or we can make it just zoom in left like this. Cool. So we can basically add animations with all these widgets. If you want, you can add animation with this image, you can add animation with this button. Like if we just click on this pencil icon and go under advanced tab, from there, here is the motion effects. Let's select fade in up. See, it looks really great. Now before going to the next section, here I want to show you another cool thing. Like you already see how to change background image, but you can also add background video. So if we select this section by clicking on the 6 dots, now let's go under the style tab. Here you can see background type. From there, let's click on this video icon and you can put your video link here. So I'm just going to YouTube and here is a nice time-lapse video. So I'm just copying the video URL from here and let's now go back to Elementor page builder. I'm just pasting the video URL here. Here you go. So we can see the video background here. It looks really cool, and here you will get more options, like you can set the start time, you can set the end time. You have more options like if you want to play it once or in a loop. So you can set all these options from here. But for now I want to keep it the solid image. So I'm again clicking on this paintbrush tool icon. Alright. And whenever you are done with any section, don't forget to save it, otherwise you will lose all of your work. So to do that, you need to click here on this green button, green update button. Let's click here to save it. By the way, if you wanna follow along with this tutorial and if you want to download all the images I will be using for this whole website, then you can go to jimfahaddigital.com/Elementor131. Then underneath important links, here you can see download the images plus templates I use in this tutorial. Just click there, then you can download all the images and templates. And yeah, I will also provide the whole template, so you can just import that and your website will become immediately live. So basically after downloading it, you will get a zip file, and after unzipping you will find two folders, images and templates. So inside images folder you will find all these images nicely decorated inside all these folders. Alright, now let's go back to our Elementor page builder and let's now start creating our next section. So you already know to create a new section, we need to click here on this plus icon. This time let's select this single column structure. I wanna make this section to full width, so let's turn this stretch section on, and I wanna add some padding at the top and bottom. So let's go under advanced tab, let's unbind the padding because I only want to add some padding at the top, 100 and 100 pixel padding at the bottom. Also I want to add a background color on this section, so let's go under style tab, here background type, let's select the color. I want to select a whitish color, that's F9 FF. Okay, so first I want to add a heading here. Let's drag this heading inside this section and I want it to say about me. Now let's go under style tab. Let's make its color to #454360, this bluish color. Now let's go to typography here. Let's make the font to Rubik, this one, and the default font size is fine. I just want to add a little bit letter spacing, maybe 1. Yep, it looks good. And then here I want to take 3 columns. So for that, let's now click on this Rubik's Cube icon, and I want to drag this inner section underneath this heading here. As I said, I wanna take 3 columns, but here is 2, so I wanna duplicate this one as well. So now we have 3 columns here, but I wanna make the left column width to 20%. So I'm just clicking on this left column, and here column width, let's make it 20%. Then the middle column, select this one, I wanna make it to 40. So it's 40 and it's 20, so obviously the third one is 40. All right. And now I want to add some spacing with this inner section. So let's just click on these 6 dots. Let's now go under advanced tab. Let's add some margin at the top and bottom, 50 pixel. Now here inside the left column, I want to add an image. So let's click on this plus icon, and I'm dragging an image widget here. Let's now select the image, go to upload files, select files, and this time I want to select this image of mine. Now click on open. Now click insert media, and image size, I wanna make it to thumbnail size 150 by 150, and I also wanna make this image rounded. So to do it, let's go under style tab here. Here you can see border radius. Let's make it in percentage first, and if we give 50 pixel of border radius, it will become rounded automatically. Also, I wanna adjust the width from here. So if we drag this to the right, but before that I wanna make it in pixel, then let's drag it to the right, maybe 150 is fine. Now here in the middle column, I wanna talk about myself a little bit. So that's a short introduction. So to do that, let's click on this plus icon, and this time I'm dragging a text editor here inside, and I'm pasting some text here. Let's now do a little bit of style from here. So alignment left is fine. Let's select the text color from this color picker. So it's 454360. Also, you know, to save this color, we can click on this plus icon to use it in later. Cool. Now from typography, let's make the font family Rubik, this one, font size to 14 pixel, and let's make the letter spacing to 1. Perfect. Now underneath this text, I wanna add another button, but here I wanna show you another interesting thing. As we have created a button here, so we don't need to recreate the button here again. What we can do, from this top button, let's go here, just right click on this button, copy it. Now let's come back here, put your cursor at this point, right click here and click on paste. See, here is our button. But this button, I want to make it to alignment left. So let's click on this pencil icon, and let's make the alignment to left aligned, and instead of hire me, I want it to say download CV. So I will show you shortly how to make this button. Like if anyone click on this button, your CV will be downloaded instantly. Before that, let's do a little bit style with it. Now let's go under style tab. Here the background color is fine, but actually I want to reverse it. So in normal, I want to make the button color to this blue. Actually it's more black. Let's make this color, and on hover, you can see here hover tab. Let's click here. On hover, I want to make the background color to that greenish color. Also, I want to add an animation, that's hover animation. Let's click on here and let's give it shrink animation. So if we now hover over on it, you can see the shrink animation, also the color changed. Cool. But here if you have a close look, you can see this image is not vertically aligned. The top space is less and the bottom space is bigger. So to adjust it, just click on this column icon here, and from vertical align, let's make it to middle. Cool, so it's now vertically centered. Now on the very right column, I want to add a nice progress bar. So let's say if you're a web developer, so you can show off your skill, like if you know the coding, like if you know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, so you can show off all of your coding skill. If you're a photographer, you can show off your all creativity like photography, videography, cinematography, all these. And to make it look more creative, we will be using the progress bar. So let's do it. Just click on this plus icon, and here I'm searching for progress bar. Here it is. Let's just drag this inside the right column here. So this is the basic progress bar looks like. Here you can see at the top it says my skill, then web designer, and you can select your percentage on that particular skill. So you can change that my skill text from here. You can change the percentage from here. You can change this web designer text from this field. Also, if you don't wanna show this percentage, you can disable this from here, display percentage. Let's make it hide. Actually, instead of it looking like a generic progress bar, I want to make it look different, because as I'm a web developer, so here in this progress bar, I want to show how many blogging websites I have made, how many e-commerce websites I have made. But instead of showing that in percentage, you see I have already hidden the display percentage. I just want to showcase my blogging websites ratio, e-commerce website ratio on this progress bar scale. You got me right? So here first, instead of my skill, I wanted to say blogging websites. Let's make the percentage to 85 because I have made a tons of blogging websites. And here inner text web designer, I don't want to keep that, so I'm removing it. Now let's go under style tab. Color, I want to give it a reddish color like this. So this is the progress bar color, and here is the progress bar background color. I wanna make it a grayish color like this. Also, to make it more light, I wanna reduce the transparency like this. All right. And I wanna make it look more thinner, so let's make the height to maybe 10, and border radius, let's make it 20 like this. And here we don't need to do anything with inner text because we already have hidden that. So let's now expand the title style. Here's the text color, so I wanna use that blue or blackish color, this color. Now let's go to typography. Let's make the font to Rubik. Font size, let's make it 14. Let's make the font weight to 600, and I wanna make it all uppercase. Also, let's add a bit line height, maybe 1, and a bit letter spacing 1. Cool. Now I just wanna duplicate it couple more times, so just right click here and click on duplicate. Again right click here, click on duplicate. Right click here, click on duplicate. Now, only to not make you bored, I'm changing all this title and progress bar color really quickly and coming back to you. Alright, so I have changed all this title and the progress bar color. Now underneath this inner section, I want to add another inner section where I want to showcase all of my work with a nice animated counter. So let's click on this Rubik's Cube icon. I'm dragging another inner section here inside the above inner section. So here first I want to add an icon. So let's click on this plus icon. And here is the icon widget. Let's drag this inside here. The default alignment centered is fine. Let's now go under the style tab. Here is the size. I wanna make it really big, not too big. Okay, let's keep it to 100, and I wanna change its color. So let's click on this color picker. Here again I want to use that gray color. I also wanna reduce the transparency by dragging it to the left like this. this. Alright. Now here underneath this icon, I wanna add a number counter. So let's go to this Rubik's Cube icon, and here I'm searching for counter. So here it is, this one. Just drag this underneath this icon. So here in this counter you can put a starting number and a ending number, so that will be animated from the starting number to that ending number. So first I want to say how many projects I have done. Okay, let's put here 398 projects, and here title, instead of cool number I want it to say project completed. Now let's do some style. So let's go under style tab here. So first here is the style option for this number here. Let's change the text color of the number to this black, and then let's go to typography, font family, the Rubik one, and font size, let's make it 36 pixel. Font weight, I want to make it really bold, maybe 900. Let's make the transform to all uppercase, and line height, let's increase it a bit more, 0.7 is fine. Now let's style the title from here. Text color, let's keep the same black color, and typography, of course the same Rubik font. Here it is. Let's make the font size to standard 16 pixel. Font weight maybe 400, and letter spacing, let's give it 1. Perfect. Now I wanna duplicate this column couple more times, so just right click here, click on duplicate, again right click here, click on duplicate, one more time right click here, click on duplicate, and I wanna delete the right empty column, so right click here, click on delete. So again, not only to make you bored, I'm changing all these icons, all these numbers, and all these titles really quickly, and I'm coming back to you. Alright, so I have changed all these icons, all these numbers, and all these titles. This section looks really cool now. So here is our top banner, and here is our about me section, and here also we have made our projects with nice number counter with nice icons. Okay, now click here on update to save it. Now before moving to start creating next sections, here I want to show you how to make these sections mobile or tablet responsive. Usually I always show that at the very end of the tutorial, but this time I want to show you that beforehand, because we have Elementor page builder, so making our website mobile responsive or tablet responsive is super easy. Actually, a lot of people always worry about that, how to make their website mobile responsive or tablet responsive. It's not that difficult when you have Elementor page builder with you. Okay, now let's have a look how we can make our this top banner mobile or tablet responsive. Now let's first check the responsive of this top banner section on tablet view. How can we check that? From the left bottom here you can see a responsive mode icon. Click here and then click on tablet. So here you can see the tablet view of this section. Everything looks perfect on tablet, but I think there are a lot of space at the top and bottom as it's a tablet device. So all you need to do, just click here on these 6 dots of this section. Now let's go to layout, and here minimum height, let's set a different minimum height only for tablet device. On desktop we have given that on VH, but on tablet we wanna give it in pixel. So just drag this bar to the right like this. I think 600, yup, 600 is pretty good for tablet device. And remember, when you are changing anything on tablet device, it only affect on tablet devices, so your desktop view will remain same. You see here this little tiny tablet icon here, so it's only for tablet. Now let's go to the next section and have a look how it's looking on tablet device. This section also looks perfect on tablet device. Okay, so let's now have a look how these two section looks on mobile device. So from this left responsive mode icon, now select on mobile. it already looks perfect on mobile device as well. But only to show you, if you wanna change anything specifically on mobile device, let me show you how you can do that. Let's say if you wanna reduce this font size on mobile device only, just click on this pencil icon here and then go under Style tab, click on Typography. So if you wanna reduce the font size only on mobile device, you can see here beside the size, here you can see a tiny mobile icon. So whatever change you will make, that will only affect on mobile device. Your tablet and desktop size will remain same. So let's just drag this to the right like this. Oops, it's getting more bigger. Okay, let's make it 14. Okay, let's keep it 13. 13 is too small. Okay, let's make it 14 like this. And this Jim Fahad Digital, let's click on this pencil icon. Let's go under Style tab. Let's go to Typography. This font size, let's make it 30 pixel like this. You know what, actually the previous look was good. I'm just showing you what's possible so you can play around with your own website. Alright, now let's go to the next section. Here this section looks perfect, this progress bar looks perfect, these icons and the counter and all the title looks perfect. But here one thing I have noticed, that if you have a close look, you can see on the mobile view the top spacing is looking too much for me. So I only want to reduce that top spacing. Only for mobile device. So just click on these 6 dots here. Let's go to Advanced tab. Let's unbind the padding from here. It's become 0 all, but I wanna add some, so maybe top 50 pixel, and at the bottom of this section let's add 50 pixel like this. And also if we go here a little bit top here, I think this gap is also huge. So just click on this 6 dot here, and here under Advanced tab, unbind the margin. Right now it's too close. So on desktop it was 50. So for mobile device, let's make it 25 at the top and 25 at the bottom. So it's looking like it right now. Perfect. Okay, now let's go back to desktop device. And as always, don't forget to click here on this update button to save your work. So now you already know how this page builder works, how to make your website mobile responsive, tablet responsive, and how to make the creative portions of your website. So now I'm confident you can create anything that's in your mind. You can make that using this awesome page builder. So far we have created our top banner section and then our about me section. Now I have a gift for you. I have made this whole page template for you, so you can just import the whole template and make your website live today instantly. And before that I was just showing you how to create anything from scratch, so you are now comfortable. Let's now delete all this section that we have created. So to delete it, let's click on this X. Oh no, my hard work is gone. No worries, we will get that back. Also I want to delete this one. Let's click on this X. It's gone. Okay, so to get our template we need to go to jimfahaddigital.com/Elementor131, and from there under important links you can see a link says download the images plus templates I use in this tutorial. Just click there, then you can download a zip file, and after unzipping the file you will get basically these two folders. One folder says images and another folder says template. This time let's now go inside this templates folder, and here you will find a template, JSON formatted template called JFD Awesome Portfolio. So now we will be using these and create our whole website really fast. Okay, so now let's go back to our Elementor page builder. In this time, instead of of clicking on this plus, let's now click on this folder icon and let's now go to my templates. Right now we cannot see any templates because we have not created any template. Now we want to import that template. So to import it, here you can see an up arrow icon. Let's now click here, then click here on select file. Now from inside this templates folder, here is the JSON file. Select this one and click on open. So here you can now see a template says JFD Modern Portfolio. Let's now click on this green insert button. Click on yes. Boom, here we go. So basically you will get this whole page template, all these sections, this experience section, this recent work section, this pricing plans. Let's discuss about all these sections one by one and how you can customize it on your own way. So just after finishing this tutorial, you will have this exact modern looking website of your own. Like here you can see a gravatar image. If you want to change that, just click on this pencil icon and from left choose the image. And I want to select my image, this one. Let's now click on insert media. Here it is, and here I want to change it to my name. So my name is not Bolbido, my name is Jim Fahad. Then here you can see some nice animating text. Let's see how we can change this. So let's now click on this pencil icon. So here if you have a close look, here you can see hey I'm Bolbido, it's fixed, and then some text are coming and going. I mean those texts are animating. So here you can first set a prefix text. You can set that from here on the left. You can see here prefix text. So here instead of hey I'm Bolbido, I wanna say hey I'm Jim Fahad, and then you can change all these fancy text strings from here. Right now there are 3, but if you want to add more, just click on add item and you can add more. And here let's say first one says welcome to my profile. Okay, it's fine. And then it says I'm a professional UI UX designer. No, I'm not a UI UX designer. I'm a professional web developer. So I want to write here web developer. And on the last fancy text here I wanna say I love to share my knowledge. Cool, so it's instantly changed. And then here you can put your all social media links that you already have seen, but only to show you, just let's click on this pencil icon, and here I want to put my Facebook page URL here on this link field. So I'm just pasting my Facebook page link here. The same way I can put my Twitter or YouTube, Instagram, Skype or other social media links. And here is the hire me button. I have created this in a super cool way. Like if we now click here on this hire me button that jumps to the bottom of this page, on that place we will have our contact form. And here you can see a nice animating down arrow or down cursor. So if we now click here, it jumps to this next section. So you already have seen how I made these sections, these nice progress bars, and how to change those. Now let's change here my picture, so you can replace your picture here. Now let's click on this pencil icon, and from the left here I wanna put my this image. Let's click on insert media. Instantly done. Then here instead of 398, if you wanna add some suffix, like here you can see number suffix, so you can add a plus. So instead of saying strictly 398, you are now saying 398 plus. I wanna do the same with all these. Also here I wanna add a plus, also on this one a plus, also on the last one here I wanna add a plus icon. Cool. Now here I wanna show you another thing. Here you can see a button says download CV. Now let me show you how can you make this button on the way, so when anyone click on this button your real CV will be downloaded. I mean your real resume will be downloaded. So to do that, first you need to make your CV or resume into a zip file. Then let's now go to our WordPress dashboard. So this is the front end of our website. Let's now go to our WordPress dashboard. Now let's go to media. From there, click on add new. Now click on select files. And here inside images folder, I have put a dummy CV in a zip format. So this one, let's select this zip file and click on open. It's uploading. So it has uploaded here. Let's now click here on edit. Actually, we won't edit anything, we just need the file URL link. So here on the right, you can see the file URL, and at the last, you can see it's a zip file. Here you can see the file name, and the last format is .zip. So I'm just copying the file URL from here, and let's go back to Elementor page builder. Now let's click on this button pencil icon here, and on the button link here I wanna paste that zip file link. Now let's click on update to save it. If we now go to our main website, let's open it from a new tab here. Now scroll down to the next section. So here's the download CV button. If we now click here, see the zip file, the resume file started downloading here. It's downloaded. Cool. Okay, let's now close this and let's go back to our Elementor page builder. Now let's go to the next section. Here is our services section. As I'm a web developer, so I have web development service, UI UX design service, or if you're a photographer, you may have photography service, videography service, cinematography service. So from here you can just easily edit your service name. Let's say here, instead of web development, if you wanna write web design, you can write it over screen. Oops, it's all caps. Web design, you can do that over screen. Then instead of this dummy text, you can put here on the left your real text like this. On the middle one, I'm putting another real text, and on the last one here I'm putting another real text. But as I'm not a photographer, I'm a web developer, so instead of photography here I wanna write e-commerce. Even if you have more service, you can add more service, like if you right click on these 6 dots and click on duplicate. See, the whole row has been duplicated underneath here. Even if you want to reverse this column, just drag on this column and drop it to the left here. Then you can accordingly change all this name and description, everything. And if you don't want that, just click on this X to delete it. It's gone. Then right after the services section, here is your experience section. So you can add your all academic degrees or your school, college, university names. Then here you can add your all work experience, maybe on the organizations you have to work with. So basically you can change all of this text, all these dates, everything. So here I want to put my real informations, like here. First I want to put my school, so I can change by writing over here on screen or from left in this field. So I'm putting here my school name. Then here I can put the year, so I can put it here or from the left field here. And then instead of this dummy text here, I want to put my real information. So major science background that led me become passionate web expert, and it's real. Okay, so in the same way I wanna change all these, and again, only to not make you bored, I'm doing it really fast and coming back to you. Okay, so here I have put all my real informations, my school, college, university, my past workplaces, and what I'm doing right now. All this I have put here. You can also change all your information in this way. Alright, now let's go to the next section. Here is your recent work section. So this is a very creative section. Like here you can showcase all of your works, your real portfolios, and it's applicable for all. And why I said it's more creative way to show your work, like I'm a web developer, so sometimes I do development work and sometimes I have to do design work. So here in this portfolio gallery I can categorize my works under these tabs or filters. So here you can see first all the work here, and here is some filters like development, design and office. So if we click on development, so you can only see the works related to development. If we click on design, you can see the works that related to design, like that. And if we click on all, then you can see all the works. Right now you can see here 6 works because we have set the number to 6. So if you have more works, you can set it to the bigger number and you can add more portfolios. Also on the left here are more options you can see here. So let me show you how this works. So in the background, each of it has an image that represents your work. Then if you hover over on it, there is a title, there is a description, and here is a zoom in icon. If you click on it, then you can see the image on full screen in a nice light box. Also you can navigate through these arrows to the next images like this. It's really super cool. Okay, let's now close this. And here you can see an link icon here, so you can link your project to other URL. Okay, let's say if you are a designer and if you have some good work on Dribble, then you can link your Dribble work link on this icon. Or let's say if you're a photographer and if you have some good photos on flickr.com, then you can link your Flickr images link into here. And let's say if you are a web developer like me and if you have live website of your clients, so you can link your clients websites into here on this icon. Now let me show you how to do this very easily. By the way, before that, here you can see recent works. You can also change it to anything if you want, like instead of recent works, if you want it to say recent portfolios, you can change all these. Now if you want to change anything inside this filterable gallery, just you need to click on this pencil icon of this gallery. Then I said before, you can change all these settings, like if you wanna add 6 image or more, you can set the number from here. Let's now minimize the settings. Then here you can see the filterable controls. Let's now expand it. Here you can see the 3 filters. Those are development, design, office. Actually I have created these 3. That's why you can see here development, design and office. So instead of this, you can create anything from this place. If you don't have development work, just click on this X to delete it. And if you wanna add one new filter, just click here on add item and you can name it, let's say photography. See, here is a new filter, photography has been added instantly. And if you don't want that, just click on this X to delete it. So these 3 are our filters and each of our works are under these 3. As we have created 3, that's why. Now if we click on the gallery item, now you can see we have added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 works or 6 portfolios. That's why you can see here 3 and 3, 6 portfolios here. So 2 of them are under development filter, 2 of them are office filter and 2 of them are design filter. If you want to add more, just click on add item, and if you want to edit any of them, just click here. Let's click on the first one, the development, this one. So here first you need to select the control name. Here you can see the development, because here inside filterable controls, if we click here, you see here is the control name is development. So inside gallery items, here you need to make sure you have put the correct name of that filter. That's the development filter. That could be any other thing you create. and then here you can select the item name and item description from here. So which are these things? If we hover over on it, you can see here development, and then underneath you can see some text. So here instead of this development, if you want to say here, let's say FedEx project. Now if you hover over on it, you can see here FedEx project. Then if you want to change this underneath text, you can change it from here. Just put your own text here. Let's now hover over on it. Here you can see it's changed to pretty challenging, but the end result was amazing. Okay, now let's scroll down of this option. So you can change the background image from here. So instead of this black and white image, I want to change it to a colorful image. So let's now click on the choose image, go to upload files, select files. From inside portfolios, I wanna select this image, click on open. Now click on insert media. It's instantly updated, and then you see if you click on this plus icon, the light box opens. But if you don't want that, you can disable that from here by checking it, deselecting it. But I want that light box, so I'm turning it on. And like I said, here you can add your project link. So you need to put your project link here at this place. I have put here an hashtag, so just replace this hashtag and put a real URL here. On the same way, you can change all of these, or you can delete all of these and start creating your own portfolios on the same way I have just shown. So now I actually want to change all of these images to the colorful images, and again, to not make you bored, I'm doing it really quickly and then I'm coming back to you. Okay, so I have changed all the black and white images with our colorful images here. So right now everything is looking great. If we select on these filters, it's working perfectly. Everything looks great and perfect. Alright, now let's go to the next section. It's the pricing plans. So here inside of your website, you can put a nice looking pricing plans, and you can highlight here your hourly project, and you can highlight here your hourly rate, your project based rate, your monthly rate, how much you charge for. So here I wanna put mine, like for per hour I do charge $85 per hour, and then for a project I take minimum $2,000 per project. So here instead of hour, here I wanna write project, and here you can put your minimum month expectation in case if anyone wants to hire you for a month or for a year, so they would get a better idea from here. Like here I'm putting 9K per month minimum. Also here, all these are editable. You can change all these icons, you can change all this text from here or over screen. You can change all your features from here just by clicking on it, and you can change everything on your own way. Now let's go to the next section. This section is clients and reviews section, and you know what, this is the most important and must have kind of section of your website, because you can say anything about you that could be true, that could be unreal, but what your client says about you, that does matter. So it's really important to put your real clients reviews on your website. That's a huge social proof for your business. So here I want to put my real clients feedback here, their headshots, their name, and their role of their company. So first here I want to change the real headshot. Let's click on this image. Now from left, let's choose image, go to upload files, select files. Now from inside headshots, here I wanna put one of my clients headshot here. Let's click on open. She's a design agency owner. We've been doing business for almost 3 years. She's from California, and I of course want to put her review on my portfolio website. So let's now click on insert media. So here is her picture, and here I wanna put her review. So we can change this dummy text to the real text from here. Let's click on testimonial content. Here I wanna paste the real testimonial here, and then here I want to put her name instead of John Doe, so I can do that from here. Username, her name is Daniel Dino, and here I wanna put her company name. Okay, cool. Now on the right side I wanna put my other client real review, so let's just click on this headshot. Let's now choose the image, go to upload files, select files, and this time I wanna select Vic's image. He's the CEO of Vic Devote Design. I wanna put his feedback here on my portfolio website, so let's click on open. Now click insert media, and here I wanna paste his real review here, then his name is Vic Devote, and here is his company name and role. He's the CEO of Devote Design. All right, so in this way you can put as many as client reviews you want. Like here I have added 2, but personally I have more than thousands of clients feedback, but you know I cannot put all of them here on this single page. But let's say if you wanna add more 2 or more 6, you can do that simply just by right click here and then click on duplicate. This whole row is duplicated here instantly. Then you can change this headshot, the real feedback, their client name, their company name, all these. But in this place I just wanna keep these 2, so I don't want this row. Just click on this X to delete it. And then underneath these 2 reviews here I wanna showcase my clients logos because some of the big brands are here. So let's see how you can change your client logos with this slider. All you need to do, just click here on this pencil icon here, and then on the left you can see all the images I have uploaded on this template. Just click on this delete icon here. Now click on delete. All are gone. Now I want to add my client logos here again, so let's click here on this plus icon on the left. Now let's go to upload files, select files. From inside client logos I wanna select these all, and let's now click on open. So actually I'm creating a gallery here, so we need to click on this create a new gallery. Make sure all the new uploaded, just make sure all the new uploaded logos are checked like this, and then click on create a new gallery. Then if you want you can add captions, you can arrange them, rearrange them, order them, reorder them, or you can reverse the order by clicking here. When you are happy just click here on insert gallery. Here we go. So if we click on the right arrow, it scrolls properly. Even it will work on mobile device very smoothly on touches. Okay, now let's go to the next section. This is our blog post section, but we cannot see this area properly because right now we only have one dummy blog post, that's hello world. So when we will post some blog post, that blog posts, the most recent 3 blog posts will be shown here on the home page. I'm gonna show you that shortly. So now let's go to the next section. Here you can see get in touch. Actually this is our contact section. Here we will be putting our contact form. So at the beginning of this tutorial you may remember we have installed some plugins, so just make sure all those plugins are activated here, especially the Elementor and essential add-ons for Elementor and WP Forms plugin. Otherwise this form won't work. Okay, now let's have a look. If we now click on this pencil icon here on this form, and on the left here you can see select form. If you click on the drop down we cannot see anything. Why is that? Because we have just installed the plugin but we have not created any form so far. So first we need to create our form. Before that, whatever changes we have made here, to save it, let's click here on this update button. Okay, so our work is saved. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard, and on the left bar here you can see WP Forms. Hover over on that, and from there let's click on add new. So basically we are now creating a new form. First, here you can see form name. We need to put a form name here. I just wanna name it James form. Then you need to select a template for your form. I wanna select this template, the simple contact form one. So let's just click here, create a simple contact form. Okay, cool. Now here you can see this is our form. You can see the form name here. Here you can see the first name option, last name option, email option, comment option, and here's the submit button option. So if you wanna add more field into your form, all you need to do, here you can see more fields here. If you wanna add, let's say, numbers, just click on the numbers. See here on the right, the number field has been added, and if you wanna put it above the comment, just drag it simply to the above of this comment field like this. And if you don't want that, just click on this delete icon to delete it. But for now I wanna keep the numbers field. And if you wanna change anything inside this number field, just click on these numbers. Then on the left you can see you can change the label of this field, like instead of numbers I want it to say phone number. Also, if you want, you can make it required by checking it, but I think making phone number required is not a good thing, so I'm deselecting this one. So you can basically just make the name and email field required, and yeah, you can also make the comment field required. And if you want to add more fields, just click here again, add fields, and from there you can add more fields on this right place. Alright, now here you can see the submit button. If you want to change this submit text, how can you do that? Just go to the very left here under field, you can see here settings, click here. Then first have a look on general settings. So here form name James form is fine. Then here you can see the submit button text. So instead of submit, if you wanna say it send, you can say it here. And then here's the text that users will see during the message process. So when they click on the send, during that time they will see this kind of sending ... effect. Okay, and this is it for the general settings. Let's now go under notification. Actually all these general settings are fine, but let's say if you want to change your email address, you can change it from this field. Here you can see a field says send to email address. So by default it's set to admin email. That means this is the email that you are using on your WordPress website, so you will get the email on that email address. That means whenever anyone fill up the form and click on the submit or send button, you will receive that email on this email address, the email address you are using as a admin of this WordPress website. But in case if you don't want that, instead of that, if you want to receive that email on a different Gmail or Yahoo mail, then you can simply just remove this and put your email here in this place. So that could be Yahoo, Gmail, or any other email you have. Then rest of the things are fine, like when you receive the email, the subject line would be new entry James form, but if you want you can change these. But all these rest settings are fine. Even I personally don't recommend to mess with these fields, so let's keep it all these the way it is. And then if we go to the confirmation tab here, so what will happen when your visitors click on the submit button? Right after that, they can either see a message if you select this message option from here. So after submitting the contact form, they can see this message, thanks for contacting us, we will be in touch with you shortly. If you want, you can change this text from here. Even instead of this message, if you want to redirect them to other page, like here you can see an option, go to URL, you can select this option and you can put a custom URL. So after submitting the contact form, they will go to that specific page. But for now, let's keep it to the message. So after fill up the form, they can instantly see this message. Alright, so far everything is good. Now to save this form, let's click here on save at the top. Alright, our form has saved. Now let's click on this X to exit. See, here you can see gyms form. All right. Okay, now from pages, let's go to all pages. And here is our home page. If we now click here, edit with Elementor, then if we scroll down to the bottom of this page, let's scroll down more. Here it is. So in this place our contact form will be placed. So let's now right click on this, not right click, just click on this pencil icon here, and then on the left side, this time if we click on the select form option, you can see here the gyms form that we have just created. So select that one. Here we go. So we can see our contact form. Here is the first name option, here is the last name option, here is the email option, and you may remember we have put the phone number field, so you can see it here, and here is the comment field, and here is the send button option. Awesome. Okay, let's now click on the green update button to save our work. So we are almost done with our website. Right now we only have here our footer. I will show you shortly how you can customize your footer, and then here is our latest blog post. So I'm also showing you shortly how to create a blog post very easily. So your latest blog post will be shown here. And by the way, if you don't have blog post and if you don't want to keep this section, you can just simply click on this X to delete this area, so it's gone. But I want it back, so I'm pressing Command Z. It's here. And also at the top here, I want to show you how you can put your logo. Not only put your logo, I will also show you how you can create your logo for free. And then I will also show you how to create your menu bar on the right side, so that will work like a jump button. You may notice our page already has some jump buttons, like here if we now click on hire me, it jumps to the contact us form. And then also here you can see the pricing plans. So let's say if anyone want to contact you for a project, so they read all this information and they think yes, you are the perfect guy for them and they want to communicate with you, then if they click here on this button, that will take them to this contact form. Also if we go to the top here, more here you can see the services like web design service, UI UX design, or e-commerce. So someone decide to take e-commerce service from you and then they click on contact now button, that will also take them to this contact form. Cool. So following the same technique, I also want to create our menu on the right top corner here. So if anyone clicks on any menu item, that will jump them to the specific part of this page. But before that, I want to show you how to make a blog post and how your recent 3 blog posts will be shown inside the home page. Okay, so first let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. So from top here, let's click on dashboard. Now from the left bar here you can see posts. From there, let's first go to all posts. Okay, first let's delete the hello world post. It's the dummy post, came with WordPress installation. Just click on this trash. It's gone. And if you want to delete it permanently, just go to trash and delete them permanently. Okay, now let's add our new blog post. Let's now click on add new. So creating a blog post is super easy. First you need to give it a title. So here I'm putting a title. So this is our blog title, and then we can write our whole blog inside this visual builder. And this visual builder is super easy. It's like Microsoft Word or Google Doc. Here are more options, like if you click here on this toggle option, you will find more options. So let's first put here some dummy text. Okay, here I'm pasting some dummy text, and then let's say if you wanna make anything bold, all you need to do, just select that word or sentence and click on this bold icon. If you want to make anything italic, just select those words and click on italic icon like that. Also, if you want to change any text colors, let's say if you want to change this whole paragraph color or whole lines color, then select it and from here click on this text color. Let's say if you want to make it red like this, so you can see it's red now. Or if you want to link anything, like here, let's select web design and development and then click here on this insert link icon, and here I want to put my website URL, so that's https://jimfahaddigital.com and then hit enter. It's instantly linked. Also, let's say if you wanna make anything heading, so let's select this sentence here, then from top here let's click on this paragraph. You can make it heading 3 or you can make it heading 4. It's super easy. Also, you can make anything left aligned, right aligned, centered aligned, or you can make bullet point, numbered list, just like Microsoft Word. And if you want to add any image inside this visual builder, you can do that easily. Let's say I want to add an image here, so I'm putting my cursor right after this paragraph and then hit enter. Then from top click here on add media. Okay, let's insert this image and click on insert into post. Here you can see the image. If you want to make it more bigger, just click on this image and you can make it bigger just by dragging the corner like this. Also, you can make it centered or left aligned or right aligned like this. Okay, let's make it centered. So in this simple way, you can create your blog posts. And then let's have a look on the right side. So here's the format. Always keep the standard format because 99% of the time you need to keep the standard format instead of this. And then here's the category option, so you can create new category. So I'm here creating a new category as it's a topic on freelancing, so I'm creating freelancing category, and let's now click add new category. You can add multiple category if you want. Then let's scroll down. Here you can add tags if you want. Also, there are template options, some more customizing options given by Astra, and here is one of the important feature, that's the featured image. So let's now click here set featured image. Now let's go to upload files, select files. Now from inside blog post images, I want to select the first one and let's open it. Now click on set featured image, it's right there. Okay, now let's go to top. Here you can see some option for publishing. So if we now click on publish, this post will be published immediately, but there is also option. So if you want, you can schedule the post, like if you click here on edit, so if you select a future date, that post will be published on that future date. But I don't want that. I want to publish this post immediately. So let's click on publish to post our blog post. And now I want to create couple more blog posts. So let's click on add new. And not only to make you bored, I'm creating these blog posts and I'm coming back. Okay, I have created couple more blog posts. So if we now want to see all the blog posts from left, here under post you can see all posts. Let's click here. So you can see these 3 blog posts that I just have posted. And then if you want to see the single blog post page, then all you need to do, just click here on view. I'm opening it from a new tab. So this is our single blog post page. This is the blog thumbnail, and here you can see the category. Here is the author name, here is the blog title, and here is all the description we have put inside the visual builder. And then if you scroll down, here you can see the next arrow to go to the next post, and then here's the option for leaving comment for the visitors. And if we go to the top here on the right sidebar, you can see the recent post, search bar, recent comments, all these. You can also customize all these by using the themes customizer. So if we want to customize it from the top black bar, let's click here on customize. Now let's say if you don't want this sidebar on the blog post, then from left here you can see sidebar. Let's go inside sidebar. Here you can see blog posts. So from here, if we select no sidebar, then you cannot see any sidebar on the blog post page. Okay, for now let's keep it. So blog post, click here and let's make it default. Now let's go back. Actually, here on the single blog post page, I just want to keep this recent post, but I want to remove all these. Also the search bar, because it's basically our portfolio website, so it's not a big blog website. Also, if you want, you can keep this search bar. So let's now go from left here, widgets. Now click on main sidebar. So here you can see all the sidebar widgets like search, recent post, recent comments, archives, all these. The same thing you can see on the right side. So if you don't want this search bar, from left just click here and click on remove. And like I said, I only want this recent post and I want to remove all these, so I'm removing this one, also this one. Let's remove the categories, also let's remove the meta. Alright, and let's say if you want to add another widget here on the right side bar, you can do that by clicking here on this add a widget. Let's click here. I'm just showing you an example, like if you want, you can add a gallery here or images here. All these are available from WordPress theme and by the default WordPress as well. Also, you can install different plugin to activate different widget for the sidebar. Let's say if you wanna show your recent Instagram feed, for that you can install a plugin and then you can add that to the sidebar widget. Okay, for now let me give you an example. Here is another widget, calendar. If we select this one, you can see a calendar here on the right side bar. Also, you can put a title here, like you can type here this month, then you can see here is the title of this. And if you want to keep this, just click here on done and then click here on the top publish button to save all of your work. Okay, so it was our single blog post page. Let's now have a look our blog page. So if we now click on the blog page, here you can see all the blog posts with the excerpts. Here is the thumbnail. Here is our another blog post. So it looks pretty decent. And you know, if we click on the read more button, then that will take us to the single blog post page like that. And let's now go back to our home page. So this is our home page we were creating. So let's now have a look how our blog posts are looking inside this page. So right underneath here we can see the latest posts. All this looks really cool and clean. And if we click on any of this thumbnail or this read more, that will take us to that single blog post page. That's really cool. Okay, so now we only have our footer remaining and our header remaining. Like I said, first I want to show you how to create a logo for free using an online tool. So to create our logo, we will go to a website that's logomaker.com. It's actually logo maker without the E. So here first we can see a tutorial. We don't need that because I will show you how to do that. So let's close this. And here I want to create a logo for our portfolio website. So first here I'm looking for a logo or icon. So I'm searching for, as I'm a web developer, so I'm searching for something like web and then click on this search icon. Here are tons of web icons. Actually, if you scroll down, most probably you cannot finish all of their icons. There are a lot of icons there. Okay, so more we scroll, more we become confused. So I wanna pick from the top. Okay, from here I think this one is pretty cool, so let's click on it. and you can make it more bigger just by dragging it on the corner, or you can make it smaller like this. Also you can drag it like this. Alright, for now let's keep it in this place and make it a bit smaller like this. Then I want to add some text, so I want to say my logo JF Digital. So first from the left here you can see text. Let's click here, and here I want to type JF, then a space and digital. Okay, and you know what, I want to match the logo with our site color scheme. So if we go to our website, here you can see this green is something iconic with this website, so I wanna pick this green color or this red color, or maybe we can combine this red and this green color both. So to pick the color I use an extension on Chrome. Here's the extension. Let's click here, pick color from the page, and I wanna pick this red color, so I'm selecting it. Now let's go back to logomaker.com. First I wanna make this globe is VG color to that red color, so you can choose the color from this color wheel just by dragging it like this. Also you can manually put the color code here like this. Alright, and I also want to take that greenish color, this color, so I want to open my color picker again. So let's select this green color from here. Now let's go back to logomaker.com. I want to make this text color to that greenish color like this. Okay, now if you want to make this text bold, you can make it bold by clicking here, or you can make it italic or underlined just like this. But I don't wanna make it underlined or italic, bold is fine. Also you can change the font style from here at the top. First if we click here you can see some font category like here decorative, 3D or pixel and monospace, fun and funky, but I want simple and modern, so I'm selecting this one. And then you can more specifically select your font family from this right field. So I'm searching for some good font. Okay, so I'm selecting the Oswald font, and now you know what, I wanna make it really bigger, but before that I want to make it alignment to left like this, and then I wanna make it really bigger just by dragging the corner in this way. Then I can drag it to the upper place here to adjust with the logo on the left. So right now it's looking like it's pretty decent for now. Also you can select these two together just by dragging over two of these, and you can make it bigger together just by dragging the corners in this way. Alright, for now I'm good with it. And then if you want to save this image as a PNG image, all you need to do, just from the right top corner, click here on save logo. Then it says if you want the high resolution version of this logo, then you need to pay them $19. But we actually don't need the high resolution image because we won't print this logo or we won't use this on our t-shirts. So basically it would be a tiny logo that will be placed on the tiny header of our website. So we are happy with the low resolution file. No thanks, download low resolution file. Click here. It started downloading. You will find that inside of your download folder. So here is mine. Okay, now let's upload this logo to our website. Let's now go back to our website. So this is our website. Let's now click here at the top, customize. Then from the theme customizer, from the left, click here on header, and then click here on site identity. Here is the option for uploading logo. So click on select logo, go to upload files, select files. Let's select the new logo we have just created. Let's click open. Now click on select. Here is the option for cropping. If we don't crop it, then it will get some white spaces on the bottom, top and right. So let's crop it. Let's crop it from the right, then crop it from the top and crop it from bottom. Alright, now click on crop image. Here we go. Here is our logo, but it looks super big, so I wanna make the logo more smaller. So from here you can see logo width. If we drag this bar to the left, then our logo started becoming smaller. Okay, let's make it 180 like this. It looks pretty decent. And here on the right you can see the site title, so I don't want that. So from left, if we scroll down here, you can see the site title. Let's deselect this one. It's gone. And I know this is not the best logo of the world. I have just quickly made it to show you how to create a logo. You can use your own creativity. You can put more effort and time to make your own logo. I'm just showing you how to do it. Alright, so when you are done with uploading your logo, then you can also upload the fav icon of your website. Also, if we go to jimfahaddigital.com, you can see a teeny icon at the browser top. So like these websites, if you want to add a fav icon here at the top, I mean on the browser top, in this place, then just click on site icon and go to upload files, select files. Now here I created a fav icon or site icon. Let's select this one, click on open, click select, and I don't wanna crop it, so let's click on skip cropping. Here we go. You can see the little tiny fav icon of our website here. Let's now click on publish to save our work. And let's click on this X to exit. Okay, now let's create our navigation or menu bar on the right side of the header. So to create our navigation, let's first go to our WordPress dashboard, and then from the left bar here you can see appearance. If we hover over on it, here you can see menus. So let's just click on menus. And to create a menu, first we need to name our menu. So here you can see menu name. I wanna name it main menu. Actually it doesn't matter because no one can see the name, and I always keep main menu. I don't know why. You can name it anything and then click here on create menu. So here inside the menu you can insert your pages, you can insert custom links or posts, categories, almost everything. But here from the pages I only want to insert the blog page. So I have selected the blog, and let's now click on add to menu. So the blog page is added inside the menu, and then I want to add some custom links. So now click here on custom links. Now let me show you some interesting thing. As I said before, I want to make this menu as the jump buttons of that page. So let's have a look of our website from inside Elementor page builder. So let's now click here, edit with Elementor. So here first let's scroll down for this section. This is our about me section, and have a close look right now. If we select this about me section, let's click on these 6 dots here, and if we now go to under advanced tab, here you can see a CSS ID that I have given it before during template creation. So you can change it on your own way. You can name it anything, no problem, but you need to put a CSS ID here because we will be using this CSS ID to make our jump buttons. As our first menu item will be the about, so here if we go to the WordPress dashboard, here the custom link, first one, here the link text, it would be about, and then URL link would be a hashtag first, and then the CSS ID of this section. So I'm just copying it and I'm pasting it after the hashtag. Now let's click on add to menu. Okay, now after our about section, I want to make this services section as a menu item. So let's select the 6 dot icon here, go under advanced tab, and let's copy the CSS ID of the services section. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. So here custom link, link text, services, and URL, hashtag, then the CSS ID of that section. Let's now click on add to menu. Now again go back to Elementor page builder, and then our next section is experience. So you already get the idea. So again, I don't want to make you bored. I'm doing this with all the major sections, and I'm coming back to you. Alright, so we have created our menu, but here I want to keep the about at the first. I mean the first item of the menu, and I want the blog one before the contact. So how can we do that? Just drag this blog at the above of contact right here. Alright, then just you need to be aware of this. You should have checked the display location. So here you can see menu settings, and here is the display location. Let's set it to primary menu, and let's now click on save menu. Okay, let's now open our website from a new window. Here we go. Here is our menu. Here is our nice banner, and let's check our jump buttons are working. So if we click on services, it jumps to the services section nicely, and then if we click on portfolio, it jumps to the portfolio section. All these portfolio filters are working perfectly. And then if we go to the top and if we click on reviews, it jumps to the reviews section. And then if we go to the top and click on contact, it jumps to the contact form section. Awesome. Okay, now the last thing, that's our footer. Let's now customize our footer. So to customize our footer from top, let's click on customize again. So if we now scroll down at the very bottom of our page, here is our footer. So to customize it from left, here you can see the footer. Let's click here and then click on footer bar. So by default it's set to this layout, but if you want you can select this layout on the right. So here the text are on the left, and on the right side you can see it empty because we don't have created any footer menu. But if we would create a footer menu, that will appear here. Okay, so for now let's keep it the mid layout, this one. So here's the section 1, that's the copyright text. Here you can see copyright, and then you can see current year. So it's the dynamic year. Right now you can see it's 2020, and as it's dynamic, so in 2021 you don't need to update the year manually, it will be updated automatically. And then here you can see the site title. So here is the Fahad production is my site name, so I can see it. If you don't want to keep that, you can just remove this site title from here, and then after pipe you can see powered by theme author. So if you want to remove that, you can just remove this text from here, and you can write all rights reserved like this. Cool. And here's the second option, so it's selected to none, but if you want you can select it to footer menu. Though we don't have created any footer menu, but we can create a footer menu very easily. So let's select the footer menu for now. So here we can see assign footer menu. As we don't have any footer menu, we can create our footer menu from the WordPress dashboard in this place by clicking here on create a new menu. So we already have seen that how to create menu from inside this place. Now let me show you another way how you can create your footer menu from this customizer. So for now let's click on publish to save our work so far what we have done. Now let's go back one more time. Now from left click here on menus, and you can see here main menu we only have our one menu. So now we want to create another menu that will be our footer menu. So let's now click here create new menu. Menu name, let's name it footer menu, and here is the menu location, of course footer menu. So let's check this footer menu and click on next. Now click on add items Like our primary menu, here you can add pages, you can add custom links, but here I want to add some pages like our disclaimer page, privacy policy page, or cookies policy page, because these pages are crucial. If you are a business owner, you should have your privacy policy page. If you are an affiliate marketer, of course you should have a disclaimer page on your website. So also I'm showing you shortly how easily you can create a disclaimer or privacy policy or cookies policy pages using Elementor page builder very fast. But from here, let's first create some footer pages really quickly. So here, these are our existing pages, but I want to create new page. So let's first create disclaimer page. Now click on add. Then I want to add privacy policy page. Click on add. And maybe cookies policy page. Now click on add. Alright, so you can see here now disclaimer, privacy policy, and cookies policy links are added, and these are not only links, we already have created the pages from this menu. So let's now click on publish to save our work. I'm showing you shortly how easily you can create this disclaimer, privacy policy, or cookies policy pages using Elementor page builder, because those are very basic kind of page. You don't need to do any crazy design with those pages. Those are actually pretty plain page. Okay, so we are done with our customizer. Let's now click on this X to exit. Now if we go to our WordPress dashboard, this time let's go to pages, to all pages. Now here you can see the cookies policy, disclaimer, and privacy policy pages has been added. So I'm just showing you an example how you can create these kind of easy pages by yourself. So first let's have a look. Here's the cookies policy page. Let's click here on edit, and now click here edit with Elementor. But before creating our cookies policy page, let me get you some idea how basic this page looks like. So to give you an example, let's go to entrepreneur.com. It's a popular blog website. They also have their terms of use, privacy policy, and cookies policy pages link on their footer. So let's go to their cookies policy page. See how basic the page looks like. So there is only a single heading and there is some few paragraphs. That's it. So if you want to create a privacy policy page or cookies policy page like this, of course you cannot use their copies, I mean their company name, their text, but I'm just giving you an example. So let's just copy the text from here and let's go inside our Elementor page builder. Let's first click here on this plus icon and I want to pick this single column structure, and inside here first I want to add a heading widget and I want it to say, it says entrepreneur media cookies policy, but instead of that here I want it to say JF digital. I'm just showing you how to create these pages because I'm not a lawyer, so I can't guide you what to write, but I'm just showing you how to write inside of your website. I hope it makes sense. Alright, now if we go under the style tab and here is the text color, let's make the color to that black color and I wanna make the alignment to the centered. Also I want to add some spacing at the top, so maybe some top margin, so unbind the margin and I only want to add some margin at the top, maybe 30. Okay, let's add 40 pixel margin at the top, and then let's click on this Rubik's cube icon. I'm just dragging text editor underneath this heading here, and again I'm copying some text from the entrepreneur.com. Of course, just only to show you, you cannot just copy and paste some other businesses cookies policies text. This is just only to give you an idea. So let's say I wanna just copy their cookie policy text. Let's copy it and go inside our Elementor page builder, and then on the left text editor I'm pasting their text. Here we go. So all we need to do, you just need to replace this text with your own legal text. That's it. So this is the cookies policy page. In the same way, you can create your terms of use page or your disclaimer pages. Now click on update to save our work. Now let's go back to our dashboard. And let's now have a final look of our website. So from top, let's click here on visit site. So here is our logo on the left and here is our menu or navigation on the right. Our top banner looks great with this nice name heading and these fancy texts and all these social icons, and this down arrow looks great. It points us to the next of the page portions. So if we click here, that take us to the about me section with nice counter, with a download CV option, with nice progress bars. And then if we go to the next section, here is our nice services section with call to actions for contact now. Then if we go to the experience section, it looks great. And then underneath that, here is the recent work section, so you can showcase your all portfolios. And if we click on this zoom in icon, we can see the images in a light box. That's really cool. Also, we can see different categorized works by clicking on the different category like this. That's really cool. And then underneath that, here is the pricing plans. Also here we can see nice call to action buttons. And then underneath that, here is the clients and reviews section. It looks great. Underneath that, here is the latest blog posts. And then here is the get in touch or contact form. It looks perfect and it works perfectly. And then underneath that, here is our footer. We have changed the footer text. We have created our footer menu as well. Now the final thing, I want to check our website from the tablet device and the mobile device. So we can check our website from inside Elementor page builder. So from top, let's click here on edit with Elementor. We already have seen our website looks great on desktop device. So let's now check our website from the tablet device first. So from left bottom, click on the responsive mode and click on tablet. So this is the tablet view of our website. The logo looks great, and here we can see the hamburger on tablet. If we click here, we can see all the menus are showing perfectly. So let's now close this. Top area looks great on tablet device. This area looks great on tablet. Services section looks great on tablet device with nice animations. Then here is the recent work section, and let me check it works perfectly on tablet as well. Yes, it does. Okay, now let's go to the next section. Pricing plans with nice animation looks great. Now let's go to the next section. Clients and reviews looks great. Here is the navigation. Here is the slider. Client's logo slider looks great. Here we can see the latest posts, and here is our contact form, looks great. And then here we can see the footer looks great on tablet device. All right, now let's have a final look how our website is looking on mobile device. So from left bottom, let's now click on mobile. Here logo looks perfect, and if we click on the hamburger, here the menu item looks perfect. Top banner looks perfect. The next about me section looks perfect. All this section looks great on mobile device. I really love this website. All the designs look super sleek and modern at the same time. Now let's go to the next section. All these portfolios looks great on mobile device. The pricing plans looks great on mobile. And let me check if we click here from mobile device. Yep, it jumps to the contact form section, and at the top of this section, all this single blog post looks great. And here is the testimonial section looks great. Each and everything looks perfect on mobile device, tablet and desktop. So now you have your fully functioning personal portfolio website. Congratulations! So what's the next step? The next step is taking action, because only watching this tutorial won't make any change. You need to take action. Make your website live today. Alright guys, so that's it for now. If you like it, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel to watch more similar content like this. Stay home, stay safe. For now, bye bye.